Welcome to Watch Crew, your guide to Omega excellence. In this video, we immerse ourselves in the world of Omega watches, unveiling one of the 5 best timepieces you can buy in 2023. Join us as we explore the legacy, precision, and craftsmanship that make these Omega watches exceptional. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of luxury timepieces, this guide will illuminate the path to your perfect Omega. Let's embark on this journey of Swiss sophistication together. The Omega Speedmaster Silver Snoopy Award is a special edition of the iconic Omega Speedmaster watch that pays homage to NASA's prestigious Silver Snoopy Award. This award is presented to individuals or teams for their significant contributions to the safety and success of human spaceflight. In terms of profile and case dimensions, this is a Speedmaster through and through. It clocks in at 42mm with a sapphire crystal on the front and the back, and the signature crown and pusher guards to boot. It looks great on the wrist, though the strap is a bit stiff. It fits tightly on the sides, but large gaps at the top make the watch appear taller than it is. I imagine this will break in over time. Now, it would be wrong to say this watch has an exhibition case back, because it would undersell everything going on back there. Instead, we will refer to this as an expedition case back. When you turn the watch over, you won't see the movement parts. Instead, you will be looking at the vastness of space with a vivid depiction of the moon in the foreground and the more distant Earth, rotating with the small seconds hand farther beyond. Turning the watch in different directions enhances the three-dimensional effect of the moon as if you could see behind it if you tried hard enough. This watch is powered by the well-known META-certified Omega Coaxial Master Chronometer Caliber 3861. The very movement you'll now find in the updated Moonwatch. This movement brings massive value to a watch that already punches far above its weight in nearly every other category. The Speedmaster has become something of a throwback design over the years. Sure, Omega iterates and improves the movement and materials, but it always maintains a vintage Moonwatch look and feel. The Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8 is a special and limited edition timepiece that pays homage to NASA's historic Apollo 8 mission, which was the first manned mission to orbit the moon. This watch is celebrated for its unique design, connection to space exploration, and use of innovative materials. Apollo 8 is almost cool enough to make me forget that we're here to talk about a watch. With the Moonwatch Apollo 8, Omega started with the dark side of the moon we already know. So the case is full black ceramic and 44.25mm wide. While certainly a wide case size, the 12mm thickness of this hand-wound model is well matched by a lug-to-lug length of 49mm, making the Apollo 8 big, but entirely wearable on my 7-inch wrist. Where the case is shared across the dark side of the moon family, the dial and movement are what set the Apollo 8 apart from its siblings. The Apollo 8 has a semi-skeletonized dial that carries a laser illustration of the moon's surface along with an open view of a portion of the chronograph movement underneath. Flip the watch over and you're treated to an unexpected view. A wide sapphire-covered display case back highlights the Apollo 8's use of Omega's Caliber 1861 hand-wound chronograph movement. With bridges finished to match the lunar-like details of the dial, this 1861 is a mix of dark textures, purple jewels, and the varied bright work of metal cams and wheels. In conclusion, the Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon Apollo 8 is a remarkable timepiece that celebrates a pivotal moment in space history. The Omega Speedmaster Super Racing has a seemingly intimidating case diameter measurement of 44.25mm, but its 50mm lug-to-lug span across the wrist is feasible for most to wear safely. In typical Speedmaster fashion, you have twisted lyre lugs mirror-polished on the outer shoulders with the inner sloped facet and outer flat case flank facet richly brushed. As a racing chronograph, it has a Moorland-suited 50 meters of water resistance for the 14.9mm thick case. So, while it can take a surface swim, so long as you do not engage the chronograph pushers underwater, I would still advise opting for a diver or more water-resistant watch in that scenario. If you are a bracelet fiend like myself, you will be glad to know the Omega Speedmaster Super Racing is outfitted on the same rolled-linked bracelet as the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch 3861. The main source of intrigue in regard to this offering is the newly debuting automatic Master Coaxial Caliber 9920, Omega's first caliber to utilize the new Spirit system. The Spirit system's inclusion means this coaxial column wheel chronograph caliber is regulated to leave the factory running on average between 0 to +2 seconds per day, an astounding level of accuracy, as we have seen in previous calibers. Is this my favorite Speedmaster ever made? Not particularly. For my personal taste, the innovation inside is more alluring than the watch itself. That being said, the Omega Speedmaster Super Racing is an objectively good-looking watch, so long as you do not have an aversion to yellow accents. Daniel Craig and the No Time to Die filmmakers actively collaborated in defining the specifications of this Cmaster Diver 300M7 edition. In particular, the actors suggested some vintage touches and colors, while also recommending to use titanium for case and bracelet, as a lightweight watch would be a plus for a military man like Seven. Omega used grade 2 titanium, which is pure titanium, differently from grade 5 titanium, which is an alloy combining titanium, aluminium and vanadium. The case is 42 mm in diameter and 13 mm thick, slightly slimmer than the standard Cmaster Diver 300M models thanks to a new doming of the scratch-resistant sapphire crystal glass with anti-reflective treatment inside. The screw-down crown, protected by robust guards, and the helium valve positioned on the caseband at 10 o'clock contribute to make the watch water-resistant up to a pressure of 30 bar. Characterized by a conical shape, the helium valve makes uses of an Omega patented technology that allows it to be operated underwater. The movement of choice is the automatic master chronometer caliber 8,806 beating at a frequency of 25,200 vibrations per hour with an autonomy of 55 hours. It features a free sprung balance with silicon balance spring, and it can resist to magnetic fields reaching 15,000 Gauss. In conclusion, the Omega Cmaster Diver 300M7 edition is a timepiece that combines a unique design inspired by the world of James Bond with the precision and reliability of Omega watchmaking. The Omega Cmaster Plov 1200 is a legendary and highly specialized diver's watch designed for professional underwater use. The old original Plov is 54 mm wide and 45 mm long. The new one is 55 mm wide and 48 mm long. The longer case helps frame the frame and connect a little better. There is a lot of steel in the case, and this is not a lightweight watch. This weight rises on the metal mesh bracelet. It doesn't bother me, but some will find wearing the watch a workout. We all need more exercise, though. Despite its strange appearance, it is very comfortable. Inside of each Omega Cmaster Plov 1200 watches is an in-house Omega-made caliber 8500 automatic coaxial escapement chronometer movement. The original Plov also contained an in-house made Omega movement called the caliber 1002 automatic. The 8500 is a pretty good movement. It has a power reserve of 60 hours and is one of the first very modern in-house Omega movements. In conclusion, the Omega Cmaster Plov 1200 is a true tool watch built for professional divers who demand the highest level of performance and durability. Its unique design, extreme water resistance, and robust movement make it a reliable choice for those who require a watch capable of withstanding the harshest underwater conditions. While it may be overkill for everyday wear, it remains an iconic and respected diver's watch in the world of horology.